what's good, your boy my job, bro, and we back again to another banger, man, to another video, bro. And for today's video, we got I Can't Defend Lil Wayne Anymore, Heartbreaking. It's by Yasin Extra. Shout out to the creator. Hey, I don't know what's going on between Lil Wayne, I don't know his drama, and don't be following him that much, but let's see what's up though. Don't forget it, drop the like, comment, and subscribe, and let's go to another video. Come on.
What's poppin', y'all? A historical versus battle. Unfortunately, like, it didn't get the attention that I felt like it was supposed to get. Not even from me. Like, I had to catch it after it happened, and I wasn't really too involved in it because it was an era that I was too young for. I mean, we're talking, it was No Limit versus Cash Money, and I did grow up on Wayne, but that era of Cash Money, dude, I was way too young. I wouldn't have even understood it. And it was down south music. It hadn't got to that point where...
Just for the fact, I don't even know what is he talking about.
Hip-hop was still somewhat regional at that point. I'm not going to get into that, but because I could be wrong, because I was just like, I was a baby at that point. But that versus happened, and it was Cash Money versus No Limit. And unfortunately, Lil Wayne didn't show up, and he was supposed to show up. That was the information that we got later. I didn't think that he was going to show up, and I didn't think that he was supposed to show up. But Academic says otherwise, and he covered a couple of different things. And this, listen, y'all know, if you don't know, if you're new here, Lil Wayne, my favorite rapper by far and large, my favorite rapper growing up. Just I love Lil Wayne's music.
Yo, shout out to Lil Wayne though. For me, like, he's a big legend. For like a lot of us, bro, I'm saying, like, he's a G, bro. Like, he's a real legend, bro. He's been like on the game for a long time. And for me though, like, like, regardless if I follow him or didn't follow him that much, bro, shout out to Lil Wayne, bro, because at the end of the day, that's like a guy, bro, a man, bro, like, who's been on the game for a lot of time, bro, like, and still have success, though.
I love Lil Wayne.
And respect.
I love everything about Lil Wayne hip-hop. Now, do I want to meet Lil Wayne? Probably not. I don't think so. Maybe, like, you know, a little short meeting. But let me play you guys the clip from Academics, because this frustrates me. That's why I had to preface this, because as a Lil Wayne, like somebody that wants Lil Wayne to win, I don't like this. So I'm going to play you guys the clip right now.
You know, I mentioned this on the Charleston White, stream. Wayne, number one, 100% was supposed to be there. I'll give you some more details that, and again, unless someone just intentionally lied to me, they're the only persons that would be in these rooms that would know these actual things. Agreed to do this with the stipulation of, I don't trust Birdman. Give me my own contract. Everybody else on Birdman contract, or they were contracted, but it's really on some Birdman, right? Wayne don't trust Birdman with the money. Let's run it like this, okay? He had a contract with Complex / Verzuz,
okay,
which is being distributed through Apple Music and whatever the case is. I hear, and this is where I'm going to bring in the second person, money's wired. So this idea that he ain't supposed to be there, you're not getting a check if you're not supposed to be there. If you didn't sign a contract, all of that. You had a separate contract, you agreed to it, and the morning of, it is told to the people running the event, Wayne is not doing it. That therein lies where you want to believe why he isn't doing it. Money was wired. That got pulled back because he didn't do it. Why he didn't do it, DG's saying that Wayne told him he was sick, right? The reason I heard he didn't do it, and supposedly it was a manager, more...
Yo, I'm so focused to really understand it. Like, what is this video about? Because, again, Lil Wayne, bro, is not from my era, nigga. If he's not from Yasin era, bro, he's not from my era for sure. You know what I'm saying? So, like, let me, like, be, like, a little more focused and try to really, like, be quiet and listen, bro. Because, like, this topic, bro, is not my usual topic.
Well, it was blamed on kind of like the manager and the people around him, supposedly. That the idea of the verses, as it got closer to the event, Wayne and his management flat out basically said, I don't want to be up there with them old. Why? Wayne still believes he's a guy in current hip hop. Not saying he's not, but being up there with those older rappers is going to make him look like a legacy act and make him look aged and make him look like he's not currently dominating the marketplace. And for that reason, he ain't want to be up on that stage. he was down to do it despite whatever he might have with Birdman because he was getting his money separately. He's getting his bag separately. But as it gets closer to the event, he's like, bro, I don't want to be up there with them old folks. This is what.
Bro, hold on. Am I confused or do y'all get it too? Because for me, like, isn't Wayne one of the OGs? Like, what is happening, bro? So y'all telling me that Lil Wayne, he think that he's currently dominate the industry? Like, come on, bro. Like, not right now, though. At least, bro, I ain't hear Lil Wayne for a long time, my nigga. Like, it's been a minute. It's been a good minute. And y'all, like, probably have, like, the same opinion, bro. But it might be different, bro. Y'all let me know here in the comment section, though. Because for me, bro, I hear, like, Lil Wayne, this a long time ago. Like, I can't even remember, bro.
Let's explain to me. Wayne and his management team believes he's still one of them guys. And he's still in that mode of being a prime. He's prime artist. He's not a legacy act. And he ain't, and the verbiage told to me, he ain't want to be up there with them old.
So here, there are a couple of different reasons why Lil Wayne wouldn't make it. And I don't know how professional or unprofessional Lil Wayne is with things. I have seen Lil Wayne live once. And that was at some festival that I saw him live. I was actually really close up, fortunately. And it was a great performance by Wayne. And this was in the past couple of years. Great performance by him. Just, you feel like he's really paying attention to the crowd. You feel like he's appreciative. Good performance. Nothing to complain about. That was my experience with him. I wish I went to the Drake versus Lil Wayne tour. I had a homie that told me to go. I was still young, really young, but I could have gone. And I just didn't go.
Bro, when was that, bro? 2011? Like, bro.
Probably one of my biggest regrets for shows that I didn't go to. That and St. Pablo tour, probably, yeah. Although I don't think it came to where I was at the time. I think it got canceled before that. But the reason why this irritates me so much is Wayne, there are two reasons here. One is the reason that he was sick. How sick does Wayne have to be to not be able to show up to an engagement where he was getting paid and sacrifice that? Like, you have to be almost hospitalized. And if Wayne was hospitalized, then we would have gotten notice of it. I think he's just so famous that TMZ would have gotten it somehow. So I'm leaning further away from him being sick and more towards the second reason, which is these guys talking about, Wayne doesn't want to be up there with a bunch of old guys.
That doesn't make sense, dude. That doesn't make sense. Like, for him, like, to really think and be like, oh, man, like, I'm still up. What do you mean, like, you still up? You know what I'm saying? Like, and bro, I'm not saying that Wayne's trash, bro. Bro, the first minutes, bro, of this video, bro, I give his flowers, my nigga. I give his flowers for being one of the 1G, bro, who's still, like, on the industry. That doesn't mean, like, you are running the industry, you know, but you're still here. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's one of the G's. And, bro, but again, top spots, bro, like, nah, bro. I'm just saying that, like, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, that's part of the life, bro. Like, it's not because he's trash. It's like, bro, the Gen Z now, like, he's choosing, like, something else. You know what I'm saying? And he got his own audience who is much older than, like, the current gen right now. You know what I'm saying?
And this is, whoever's around Lil Wayne right now, if this was actually one of the reasons, this is crazy because Wayne just dropped the Carter 6. The Carter 6 was not received. I feel like it's overhated. That doesn't mean I think it was great. I think it was okay. It was average. Yeah, I would say straight up average. Not average for Wayne historically, but if we're talking about all the other projects that dropped this year, it was average. Right in the middle of the road. And features that he had on that were of his kids. He had like Lil Novi and he had his other kid. So I forget the other kid's name on there. And if they're trying to make Lil Wayne, look, it's such a privilege for Lil Wayne to be on there because we, the audience, we don't look as Lil Wayne as one of these old guys from the 90s. We look at Lil Wayne as having two distinct generations, which is like Hot Boys era Lil Wayne with Juvenile and all of them. And then we have Lil Wayne solo. So Lil Wayne being up there, that doesn't take away from Lil Wayne's stock. It doesn't take away from Lil Wayne's brand. We don't start to see Lil Wayne as fell off because of that. And I'm going to give you guys a recent example from several years ago as to why people still didn't think Lil Wayne fell off, but now they're thinking that more so because he's so unplugged from everything else. Now, I think the people that are responsible for making the decisions around Lil Wayne haven't fully grasped what's going on right now. Because what I'll look at Lil Wayne's discography, because I believe the main point was that they didn't want Lil Wayne associated with these guys because it wasn't a money issue, because Academics said he didn't want Birdman handling the money. So Complex specifically paid Wayne directly from them. They didn't pay Birdman, who was going to allocate the funds. And that's understandable considering what was happening with the whole Carter 5. Before the Carter 5, it wasn't able to release. Some people say that somewhat derailed Lil Wayne's career. I think it put a lot of stress on him. I thought Free Wheezy album was good, but I think the Carter 5 is a classic. Bar none. But if we look at Lil Wayne's discography, right, of the 2020s, because
that's probably the last album they released from him. Not even the album, but like one of the songs, like he did one with X, and like probably like that's like that's probably like the last time I listened to Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
Point is, they want Lil Wayne to be one of these rappers that is relevant now. They think he's like one of the hottest
no way.
Now. And granted, when you look at one of the biggest albums this year, Music, and Cardi, and who he worked with on that project, when it comes down to the DJ, Swamp Izzo, that's Wayne right there. Like that, this is a Wayne era that he's in. And when we look at the features that Lil Wayne was doing, the songs that he was featured on from 2022 or so.
Yo, I got a question for the conversation for you, bro, because I'm very curious about who y'all think dropped the best album this 2025. I know that we still have the whole November, the whole December, but until now, who y'all think dropped the best album of the year? Y'all let me know here in the comment section, though.
That's where a lot of us felt like Wayne was having another run. He did this one song first that I remember that people were really like, yo, he's killing these verses. The first one that I remember was him. Actually, XXXTentacion was on Don't Cry. That was in 2018, but it was in
Exactly, that song, Don't Cry. Yeah, y'all know that song.
2021 that it really started. And that was with Gang Gang. That was on Polo G's Hall of Fame. People were like, yo, Wayne went in on this verse. And then he was also on some KSI song where he watched KSI, obviously. It was one of those things where they just paid for it. But he was on another song. Who was it with? He was on 2 Chainz with Tape. They did a tape together. But he was also on Machine Gun Kelly's song, which people weren't talking about that one too much within hip-hop. That was just a song that I liked. Although Mainstream Sellout as an album by MGK was not good. I really didn't enjoy that album. So that was just one feature that he was on. He was also, or 2 features, he was also on Come Home the Kids Miss You by Jack Harlow. That one, he had a good verse on that one. And he was on the song with, I think it was No Ceilings with A$AP Ferg. This was 2020 though, not 2021. And now some of these songs didn't really didn't really have some chart dominance, although the song on Chromacopia where he was on with Tyler the Creator, the song Sticky, that one did very well, and he had a good verse on that one too. He was on the Tweaker remix by Jello, which I thought was a solid verse from Wayne. That was this year. So from 2022 to 2021, you could say that was when Come Home the Kids Miss You came out, I believe, or was that 2020? Either way, he was having consistent appearances on more modern artists' music. Right, like he was on Tyler the Creator, he was on Jack Harlow, who had just come out, and he was on the song Poison, actually. That was the song from Come Home the Kids Miss You. He was on God Did, that was in 2022. He was on the Metro Boomin, like the Spider-Verse soundtrack with Sway Lee. So he was on some of these tracks, and he was dropping good verses, and people were like, yo, he's going in right now. He's having like a new, they felt like he was going to have a new prime. And then the Carter 6 came out, which people weren't too, oh no, he was on Vultures too as well, but those aren't new artists. That's what I mean. So he was also on what's his name's Corday. I don't know why like that wasn't mentioned either, or why I didn't mention that. So he's had several tracks with Corday, and he kills it every single time. But in the past year or two, they really haven't had him work with newer rap.
Bro, let me tell you why. Because like he's not, like I said, just because he's not relevant, bro, that doesn't mean he's not talent. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bro, how y'all want him like to work like every single time with new artists, bro. Like it changed. Like, bro, the our our industry, bro, changed. Our taste of music changed. So like I said, like, bro, look at like music from the 90s, 2000s, 10s, 2020. You know what I'm saying, bro? They change over the years, bro. So like, what was popping, bro, is not popping right now. You feel me?
Rappers. And there are a bunch of newer rappers that Lil Wayne would get on a track and he would kill it with. So if the whole notion is that, yo, he needs to be like, he's that.
And like probably like the vibe though. Like a lot of musicians, like a lot of artists right now slash rappers are like they are a little bit the same though. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the days, bro, like bro, we used to have like a lot of diversity, like and a lot of artists, bro, who were different. Like, you know, like their beat like was different, their vibe was different. You know what I'm saying? The way like they share like the message was different. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays he's focused on rap and not like being a real and genuine artist. You know, that's all I see though. You know.
Guy when it comes to the new generation. No, he's not, because he's not collaborating with them. So they just remember him for old stuff, if they remember him at all. And then they've got modern artists that are doing styles that developed from him, I guess you could say. And one of the criticisms that I had of the Carter 6 was that Lil Wayne's rapping ability and his skill has not diminished. It has not regressed. He is still talented. I just think it's the executive producer around him and the production team, like the people that are putting together the project, that are not adequate. Like they are not up to terms. If he got with a newer executive producer that understands the modern day sound, Lil Wayne can adapt. He's demonstrated that for a very long time, and he's demonstrated that when he hops on features for these other artists like a Polo G or a Corday or a Tyler, the Creator. He's able to get damn near any type of beat. So it's the executive producers that are working on his projects that he's not the one choosing. Let's keep it real here. Lil Wayne, like he said, he didn't even know 21 Savage when it first came out. He didn't know that 21 Savage was an individual rapper. He thought it was a group. He probably thought it was 21 Pilots. He just focuses on his... is he still a Green Bay Packers fan? Probably. He's not the type of person to switch up. He's just focused on watching his Sports Center. He's a guy that still watches television, probably. So he's watching his sports...
Yeah, and that's how much, bro, how society changed. Like television, bro, is something that we normally don't watch right now, bro. Back in the days, my nigga, I remember, bro, coming back from school, the first thing I was hoping was the television. You know what I'm saying? Like the first thing, bro, that I was hoping was the TV, my nigga, and watching some cartoons. Nowadays, I don't even touch that shit. You know what I'm saying? And saying like touch that shit, these like a little bit like disrespectful, but like, bro, I don't touch TV anymore. Like the only time that I'm seeing TV, that I'm like watching TV is like I open the TV and I put YouTube on. The only thing, my nigga. And same thing with music. It changed.
Center, he's not seeing what's going on, so you need to put your faith in somebody that is keeping up to date with things. And what I'm looking at is whoever's keeping up to date with things for him here,
he's not doing a great job.
Blunder. And I don't think this impacts Lil Wayne's career much, but I don't like to see it because I hate to see somebody commit to something and then not show up the day of. And that's where I don't think that excuse is valid either.
Listen, the best thing, and this is a great thing for being like in his position, is like it doesn't really matter what he does right now, because at the end of the day, people will remind Lil Wayne from his old songs. You know what I'm saying? And for him being a legend, for him being this OG, it doesn't really matter. Like the only thing that will change is like if he collabs with someone who is pop right now and kills it. You know, like kills it. You know, that's the only thing. So like it will never change if he does like something that bad right now, you know, because people will still fuck with Lil Wayne though.
Because if you don't think it's a good idea for Wayne to be on stage with these quote old rappers that are not relevant in the modern day, then you knew that way ahead of time. It doesn't take until the day of or the morning of or the night before to cancel something like that. There's just, you made that decision way before, or you had some other reason that hasn't leaked to the public or even leaked to academics for why Wayne really didn't show up. So for this, what I want to see, I don't really care too much about Wayne not showing up there. I can't defend him not showing up. Absolutely not. I don't think there was any downside for Wayne's perception, or Wayne's career for showing up to that Verzuz. Zero. None. However, for the future of Lil Wayne, which I do want to see him continue to prosper, it's got to be a team thing. He needs to get better producers. He needs to get a better executive producer. That's what he needs, because an executive producer that's good is going to be able to get him the right type of producers for the right beats for Wayne to hop on. And he needs to hop on more tracks. He needs to be a featured artist more. Y'all need to get him on more features with poppin' artists right now. Right now, like Lil Baby, he's getting back hot with when he was working with G Herbo.
Yeah. Do y'all think that Lil Baby is coming up again? Bro, I miss Prime Lil Baby, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit was crazy.
That Baby verse on the G Herbo song that they got together, that shit's banging. It's so banging that I just heard it. I was like, yo, what song is that? I think I heard it, somebody playing it on a live stream or something. I was like, yo, what is that? I gotta
see that shit.
And I haven't had a moment like that with Lil Baby in quite a while. And Lil Wayne, he's not a guy that's going to update to the times in the way that a Drake does. So he needs people to help do that for him. And the people are dropping the ball right now.
Yeah. I don't usually shout out to Drake that much. But one thing that he clearly does right is like he adapts himself to what is popping. You know what I'm saying? So like if y'all currently see, bro, like Drake over the years, bro, he like collabs with someone who is having his moment right now. You know? And that's something that is really good because he can adapt to any kind of beat. You know what I'm saying? He can adapt to any kind of vibe though. And that's why he's an artist. And he's not a rapper. You know, he's an artist, and that's the thing that like artists, bro, have so much they have so much power. It is not the right word. I would say advantage, because they can adapt to any kind of vibe. If they wanted to do an R&B, a rap, or like just a chill song, they can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Like the people that say Lil Wayne are washed, they're judging it based on Lil Wayne's projects as opposed to Lil Wayne's skill. And part of the reason why is because his skill's not being put on display by the right people. But we, as the people that like Lil Wayne's music, are stuck because...
But be honest, who y'all think can like match the vibe with Lil Wayne? Like who y'all think currently can match... Damn. I got an alarm though. Who y'all think can match the vibe with Lil Wayne right now, bro? Let me know though in the comment section.
Who's going to get into Lil Wayne's circle? That means the people that are already close to Lil Wayne, he trusts, they're not going to give up their position where they can make money with Wayne and sacrifice it to bring in producers and executive producers that they know would be better for Wayne, because that's like some kamikaze mission for them. They're like, wait, hold on, I'm not doing that. And Wayne might just be too familiar and too comfortable with the people that he's currently with. This is why we got to plead to Lil Wayne's sons. Like, yo, get him on a track with some of these new acts, man. Not Young Thug. They don't got to work together. And Young Thug isn't even popping. Like, we need Wayne with some new blood. We need to see him collaborating with other people. That's the way I see it. Keep him popping. Some unlikely collaborations as well. Like I think the ones with him and Corday were great. Even DaBaby, that was great. Who would he even work with now that would matter? Like, yo, a Wayne and Big X the Plug track? I don't know.
Oh my god. Let me first shout out to Big X the Plug. Then he could drop an album. And I'm gonna lie. Bro, I never listened an album, bro, without no bullshit. I'm telling you, he had probably 20 songs on that bitch. That shit was straight facts, straight running, my nigga. Every song, bro, had something special with it, bro. I'm just saying, bro, if y'all don't believe me, go watch and listen to the album, my nigga. Big X the Plug. Bro, that nigga is talking, my nigga. I'm telling you.
But if it would be good, then there would be a surprising type of good. And this is the thing. Lil Wayne has that level of respect to where if they approach a newer artist, they would be ecstatic to work with him and have him on a track. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. What's popping up?
Bro, y'all definitely know that we all can agree that currently, bro, Lil Wayne, he's not relevant. But that doesn't mean that he cannot collab with somebody who is like who got like the same vibe as him. But the real problem is who. Y'all let me know in the comment section though. Who y'all feel they got like the same vibe or like, you know what I'm saying, the same style as music they're like Lil Wayne got it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that let me know, bro. Like, don't forget it, bro. Leave the like, comment, and subscribe. I will say this, bro. I appreciate it for whoever say until the end of this video, bro. And I see ya in the next video. Come on.